My name is Jimmy and I'm with Bluvision. We make Bluetooth beacons. So what is a beacon? A beacon is a Bluetooth device such as this that emits a unique identifier over Bluetooth, and a phone can receive that Bluetooth signal and it can do different things, whether there's an app or not, with that phone, because the phone has Bluetooth enabled. I can put this beacon on a cooler, as you see here, and that beacon can start emitting, hey, I'm beacon 123. And what that means is if there's a registry on the cloud that knows the location of that cooler, meaning cooler 123, then you know exactly the location of someone. So when I'm walking by this cooler with my phone and it picks beacon 123, the phone, even if it's shut down like this, the screen off, it will know the accurate location. So what you can do with it, for example, you can do a campaign where you're showing a special promotion if you walk in front of this cooler, just by walking next to that beacon that is emitting a 123 signal. You can also say if there's a special app or not. You don't need always an app, and I will get down to that with Eddystone later on, but you can also say or program that if someone walks next to that cooler and it has that beacon, that the phone on the background, while the screen is off, it will launch the app. Even if the app is not working or running on the background, it will launch that app. The app will contact a server on the cloud and tell the cloud, hey, I'm phone 123 and I saw beacon 123. So now the cloud knows that there's some special guy who walked in front of that cooler. So what types of beacon protocols or formats do you have out there? You pretty much have two major ones that are the dominators in the market. You've got iBeacon, that is made by Apple and was released about 2 years ago. And you've got Eddystone, which is made by Google. They did a soft release last year, but this year they're going to get the full release, or so we hope. This is things that you can do today with iBeacon. Of course, you would need an app for that, and so there's a requirement that the user has an app. On Eddystone, that has, again, is being released by Google, you can do that also without apps. For example, a beacon can send, instead of as I said earlier, this beacon ID 123, instead of that, it can also send a website link or a URL link. For example, it could say visit coke.com or coca-cola.com. And so anybody that's walking by that cooler, if they're scanning for Eddystone beacons, they would see that message on their phone, go to coca-cola.com. iBeacon works very good for iPhone devices. Eddystone is designed by Google, therefore the notion is that it's going to work best for Android devices. There's things that you can do with Eddystone, there are things that you can do with iBeacon. Each one has its advantages over each other operating system. If you want to support full Android and iOS devices, it's best that a beacon, such as this, emits both signals, an Eddystone and an iBeacon from the same beacon, so that no matter if my user is an iPhone user, iOS user, or an Android user, he would be able to benefit the best from each other's world. For example, iPhone devices will not work on the background properly with Eddystone. So there's already a problem there. That means that if that beacon is here and is emitting a special URL or a special UID from Eddystone, and I have an iOS device, there's a big chance that it's not going to wake up the app. It's not going to wake up the app, and there's a big chance that even if the app is running on the background, there could be an 8 to 10 minutes delay before it gets it, because iPhones, they don't monitor all the time for regular Bluetooth events, but they are always monitoring for iBeacon events. Those are the differences, and that is kind of the things that you can do today with beacons. Thank you very much.